Graham, you'll be so upset. My
What
Tesla
happened?
window fell into my door and will not come back up.
There's no way that happened.
I rolled the
what
window down
that
and
happened on
didn't
Macy's
come back
car.
up.
It's the motor.
It's the motor. It's like the
Yeah.
power window regulator's
Yeah,
out.
it's about $600.
So,
now
yeah.
it may be more because it's Tesla.
Sure.
And they upcharge, but $300 the cheapest, $800 the most expensive. I dealt with that.
Just
with Macy's
real
car.
quickly, explain how you got this Tesla because it's so funny.
What, like how I just paid for it?
I've not
You
heard
tell
of
the
many
story,
people.
Jack.
I'm curious.
Didn't you buy like the most amount of mileage Tesla? That you,
Oh, yes. So I was looking. This is funny. So
'Cause
once
you wanted the luxury.
we paid off the house, and so I dangled the carrot of I'm not going to upgrade my '09 Honda Civic with the bumper hanging off until I pay off the house. That was my goal. And so we paid off the house, and I went, all right, I'm going to buy a Honda. My dream car was a hybrid Honda Accord. My wife laughed at me, but I was like, I'm a man of utility. That's a sweet ride. You get like an EXL, primo. I could not find
She
one.
was nervous because the ladies love that car.
The ladies
see
can't
you,
get
they
it.
see
They're
you
like,
driving
it's
around in
over.
that. Yeah. So I could see why she did not want you to get in that
Ladies
car.
love an Accord. So I was looking for like a 2018. This is in like 2021. I'm looking for like a 2018 Accord hybrid under 30 grand. I could not find one across the country. Then I stumble upon a 2013 Model S Tesla, 4 owners, 2 minor accidents, 165,000 miles, and I was like, I'm getting a Tesla. And so I ended up checking it out. I was the first one to, inquire. There was 25 people that were waiting.
You're kidding.
The guy was like,
you
I need to know
serious?
if you're serious because this car is going to move. I was like, I've never even driven an electric car. I don't know. So I nervously took it for a test drive, and I knew the guy, so I trusted him. And I was like, I'll take it. And that car was 23.9. And I took the gamble
Wow.
on a high mileage Tesla. So now I'm sitting at 188,000
And
miles.
how has it been since then?
It's been great. It still
No
has
issues?
the door handle got stuck out. I got that fixed.
Okay.
And this window situation.
Sure.
I upgraded the screen to the newer, model system. But other than that, it's been a great vehicle. I mean, this is not an ad for Tesla, but I respect the heck out of them for going 500,000 miles on these batteries.
Yeah.
And it's only degraded about 20%, so I still get 165 miles range.
Mine had no issues except right when I got it, the AC broke and it was fixed under warranty within a week. And at the time, now this is 2019.
This is your Model 3?
This is Model 3.
Okay.
They gave me a P90D Model X for a week as a loaner car. I don't know if that still exists.
I don't think they do that. I think you
They
got
usually
some,
don't give you the
there's
fancy
some
ones.
privilege there. They knew you.
Back
know
in the
that-
day, they'd give you the fancy ones.
Yeah, so
not
maybe it's
now.
just back in the day.
Okay.
Got in with the Model 3 before they were cool.
Yeah.
Like just as
That's
they were
fair.
I
starting
think
to
you
like
made
come
them
up
cool.
there.
Any
I
issues
think
with
so, yeah.
with yours, Jack?
No
Good.
issues so far. No, the only thing is the build quality is not fantastic. Like obviously everyone knows this.
Compared
You-
to like a traditional
yeah,
electric
you
car.
could buy a Prius or something and it's gonna look. By the way, the new Priuses. Oh my god,
I
they're
love them.
gorgeous.
I
okay?
love
Yeah,
them.
they just were. They're like, oh, you think Priuses are ugly? Ha! And then they make the 2024 Prius and it looks
I
gorgeous.
wouldn't mind getting a Prius just because of the range. The one thing I don't like about the Model 3 is if you're driving a long
I
distance.
think it's time for you to
charge
get the long range, get that Model S, 400 miles.
yeah.
That's something.
Yeah, I think it's 405 miles.
Worth it.
But it's expensive. That's 60 grand. I could buy 2 Priuses for that price.
I know.
Or you could
Yeah,
sell,
but are any
the,
actually
sell the
selling
old
at MSRP?
GT.
No.
Get 10
Dang
Priuses.
it. I was so
Yeah.
close.
Yeah.
Get 10 Priuses.
I was like, oh, that's a great idea.
Deploy
Look at
them
that.
on
Yeah.
Turo. You'll make $4 million
That's a good
a
point.
year.
Yeah, well, if I put that money down and I finance the Priuses and I get 100 Priuses, imagine that on Toro. And then I could start an Airbnb
We took this call,
business.
Graham, the other day, and this couple, they financed 3 cars to use on Turo. They're underwater on all 3 by 15 or 20 grand. It was heartbreaking.
What do you
They're
tell
so
that
screwed.
person?
I mean, they're screwed. There's
do
no
they
way
do?
out of this. You have to come up with the money for the difference to then pay them off. And they're clearly not making enough from Turo to then cover these payments now that they're underwater on. So you got to just keep them and pay them off, cover the difference, or get a loan for the difference from a credit union,
Yeah.
which is going to be hard to do at this point. So it's real. I mean, there's sad situations where people think they get real starry-eyed. And car loans, I have a whole chapter on car loans in the book and how they are America's wealth killer today. I truly believe that. As expensive as they are, how high the interest rates are, and how willing we are to just go into debt for a car.
Yeah.